sort of face for now. There we go. So I haven't done this in a while. Feel kind of bad about that. It's been on the calendar, and then things have overtaken it, or I've just been exhausted and I haven't done it. So we're picking it back up. I've decided I'm just going to do it on Monday, early in the morning. That is the building of Scrypto. Just learn how to build Scrypto blueprints, putting them together, figuring out how they work, and all in all, just try to determine the whole process that we got to go through to build some awesome crap on Radix. So let's start up some music here. Go to lo-fi. And the reason I've been exhausted is the one right here. That, and I did get sick last week. That did not help, but yeah. So we're gonna jump back into it. I haven't updated to Scrypto 0.10.0, so I'm just gonna double check that that's where I need to end up, and that'll be the thing for today. And updating my component to my blueprint to follow that if it needs it, and then continuing to work on these tests because I still gotta get these tests functioning as just my blueprint. So it's working, so I can publish it. And with that done, I'll have an actual blueprint that's doing all kinds of cool things. So it's pretty exciting. I don't have any UI associated with it, but that's okay. Yeah, I think the next piece after that would be I'd like to learn how to build a UI for all of this, obviously. Querying information from the ledger, see how easy that is. So that I can start building actual dApps on Radix. One of which is what we call biz tokens. There's already a blueprint built by Radix for this purpose. But biz tokens is basically just how to use, or just using NFTs or fundables, whichever one you want to use, to determine ownership of a product and payouts from that product. So Radix has a blueprint already created that allows you to split a splitter based on NFT ownership. I'm just going to use that, build a simple front end for it, and create an application called biz tokens. And that'll kind of be the V1 MVP. And if I decide I need to make some modifications to the blueprint so that it can be a bit more flexible, well, we can do that. So, hey, yeah. So this little one is probably going to need to eat partway through this. She's been sleeping super sound. So she does end up needing to eat. I will perhaps pause the stream and come back when she's done. Because I also believe I need to change her diaper too. And I'm not going to submit you guys to that. There we go. Okay. So, using this new software, I would like to share the stream. Perhaps I just need to go to Twitch to do that. Okay, so well, first things first. we need to update to the next version of Scrypto. Hey. Yeah. How we doing? How we doing? So I want to take a look at my beautiful notes. This folder is tests. Okay. All right. Oh. Guys, I think it's time to eat. Okay. I'll be right back. Back, chumps. I'm ready to feed small child. You know you're hungry. There's no way you're not hungry. Come on. What you want? Yeah. Yeah, I have to sleep. That's alright, isn't it? Alright. So we should be able to make progress even while she's eating. So let's fetch and do this. Okay. Let us continue. Okay, so step one, we need to update our Scrypto. And let's see, I don't 100% remember how to do this. I know it's smart. Okay, updating Scrypto to the latest version. Great. Go into the Radix DLT Scrypto directory that was created to be installed toolchain. Great. Sure, that's somewhere. Radix DLT Scrypto. I don't see it in here. Oh, there's Radix DLT Scrypto. So let's see. Radix Scrypto. It I guess I need to run rust up, update stable, so rust update. There's a better, like, I know they're still working on it, so this might be, this multi-step process might be just due to that fact, but it would be really nice if you could just cargo install. So I'd need to do this cargo install path to this actual simulator that I just pulled from GitHub. There's probably a way to do it in the long run. I've set it up in the long run to do that, so this is just growing pains for right now. It's just easiest, I suspect, instead of needing to push up a new version to like a Rust package manager or something. Did that. So now we're going to do cargo package install simulator. There we go. Awesome. Download them crates. Let's go. And build the crates. This part always takes forever. Rust takes a long time to build. What is the actual difference between building and compiling? I am not sure. Build versus compile. Which includes compiling, packaging, testing, etc. Okay. Preparing an application for release. All right, so compile turns the code into machine code, something lower level. Build is more of an overarching piece. In the build process, you compile. Okay, makes sense. So this building process that has been going through the download and compile each of these pieces makes sense. So we're upgrading to Scrypto 0.10.0. And I guess I am very much expecting this to break what I've got working right now with my Scrypto blueprint. Let's see if that is the case. Maybe the stuff I've got going on doesn't matter. That's actually all right. That's right. Scrypto 10 permissions. How you build up your permissions changed drastically. I'll definitely need to make some changes. On specific site. There's going to be migration guide in here. Ooh, are we on Scrypto 11? Yeah. Okay, we're on Scrypto 11 now, which hopefully is from upgrading to already. No developer facing changes between great. Okay. Yep, so the new auth model. So you define roles, and then you map methods to each role. Have access rules specifying badges required to call the permission method. Okay. So each badge has a role, and thus each badge will have specific access to some setup functions. Okay. I like it. So doesn't need auth at all and can run autonomously on its own. So struct simple wall, it's cool, free token. Okay, single admin authority. Role fixed rule requirement badge. Note that while the resource owner is not specified, the component owner is. These two roles do not cross over. Component owner will specify. Data item. You do it. Chug it. Let's go. Okay, so I love this. Enable method auth. I absolutely love this structure for defining who can call what. I think it's absolutely phenomenal. So you define your roles, who they're updatable by. Then you define the methods. Public, and we've got restrict to. Redeem profits, which is restricted to super admin and owner. I'm curious if this, since this is just, super admin is technically above admin. Okay. Is it an umbrella or is it not? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Badge. Roles. Super admin badge. So we can acquire the super admin by this rule. Acquire the admin by this rule. Access to individual methods can be controlled by adding enable auth macro. Enable. Still going crazy. Okay, with equals. You know what? It's all going. Maybe. I'm gonna use that. I think you're satisfied. I don't think I've ever seen you eat that much that fast. That was great. All that good. I'll write that down so no one doesn't get scared. I wonder. There we go. Better not vomit all that up. I'm a bit too That's the one, but yeah, you can do it. Alright. Well, I'm trying to prefer. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright. Let's get a quick goal today. Quick burping, that was awesome. Let's continue with our research. Yeah, set it. And Alright. Set role structure, you can define roles with like that conditions. There is a special component owner role which is not need to be defined or of course in nature configured. Right? Oh, role field structure. Eight. So is still present in the internal customer. I guess we passed in the owner badge in this case. So know who the owner is. Is used to map a role from active. You can specify the required badges associated with each role. Makes sense. So you have chosen to enable method auth. Every method is at least one or more roles. So we guess I need to update. What's there? Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot. Type system, authorization of refresh. Goes to remove about how the owner role works. And then the owner's role just understood. Number of owner roles, which will be associated with components instantiated in the resources created group. Components owner has by default unless explicitly divested have configuration power royalty, authority, and metadata model. Resources created with a component can have owner roles specified as well. Each resource created within owner with each owner mapped with access to one, multiple, same, or different badges. The resource owner configuration power over the resource manager. The ability to behavior and so forth. Finally, like other roles, the owner role is one of the two that can update itself, not requiring a role to change configuration. Okay. Which is the component owner mapped to the same badge or not. Idea of kind of a complex scheme which may need different roles responsible for different aspects of them. In this case, responsibility can be delegated. What method is used on the example? Blueprint example. Roles can be created in methods and specified badges. However, for other modules, there are already defined roles, each staff creator, and delegate responsibilities to it. Subsequent sections provide an overview of what these predefined roles are. Well, as always, it takes forever to update. We are compiling version 11, so that's good. We noticed globalizing a new component requires variation step with prepared to globalize on a role. It requires the app creator to configure the role. Preparation method is the phase when the publish configure before the is globalized. By calling roles, method, royalties. Choosing to configure this component, these modules are optional. Otherwise, choosing not to configure these modules will default metadata will be removed, and other permissions will be blocked. Equalize all royalty module by calling enable component royalties method. It's a process. Royalties, roles, payment. Like configuring method royalties already have predefined roles directly for access. The setter. Royalty locker. Okay. I don't know much about royalties, but I assume royalty setter, locker, claim. And I'm not 100% sure what each of this is. Public method costs 1xRD. Each preferred royalty roles are batched with access rule. So each of these is a royalty role. Makes sense. Use the access role configuration for owner as a fallback. If it's decided that you don't want a royalty role to be updatable, you have the updater role to deny all and have that role to lock. So I assume that the updater can update the role for the royalty setter. Royalty setter updater can update this. I assume that the royalty setter then is just like you can choose how much it costs. Royalty claimer is the person who can claim then all of the paid royalties for usage of component. And last but not least, royalty locker, which I'm not 100% sure what that does. Maybe the place where it's stored. So setter is how much you get, locker for it to put, claimers take it out. I guess. Again, I haven't read about this. I don't know too much about it. If it's decided that you don't want royalty, roll, you have to roll. Okay. The update themselves. What applies to roll methods. Let's then move out to the royalty configuration. That's the update for royalties. Oh, look at that. That's the ability to set the mutability of a method's royalty configuration. The ability to claim component royalties. Okay. So the ability to set the mutability of a method's royalty configuration. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. triggering off the floor authentication was available. First, we can set up metadata center, metadata locker. So, there's no like it's locker, not lockers like a place to store information, but like you can actually lock things. Lock it. This is world configuration. So it's like you can lock this into so we can't update it. So the setter can't be applied to it. So we can't mistakenly make changes to it. That might be my guess. Actually, not like it's the mutability of method growth configuration. Yeah. So if we set something as mutable, we can't mistakenly set its loyalty to something else. Just a layer of security for ourselves. Okay. Roles. Roles within the resource builder. Enter under enter updater. Rule require data beneficial supply. Parallel concepts to how it works for resources. Role and define resource behavior roles to the rest of the actual so. Okay, the resource you cannot define your own rules. You can't delegate to roles created before your deployment or methodology. So all we can work with that is owner and additional rules. So we're rules. Okay. All of these have version of properties. I'm not sure if that is correct or not. I'm assuming that it is not. I have a function of macro can specify above the movements specify short control variable can't see what is not. Require erratic structure. Blueprint steps. Include a generator components instead of port address fee is a stuff interface. So your abstract entirety previously the one address and what kind of component is where they come from. So we have a method that expects a native component. We agree that components passed this method in fact be So which was that. I actually love that. That's perfect. I would do something similar to NFTs. So these have a specific type. Additionally, the values cannot be passed to methods and structs. Say, if we need to mint or inspect a resource, we have a resource address, we can convert it to a resource badge. We can no longer do that. Okay, not sure why we need to store the resource badge. Store resource badge structs. Store resource badge. Measure. Okay, it's actually a new place. Move on. Types we got typing. So this is the initial. We'll look at this. Okay. We'll inspect. Take the example below. Yep, so inspect a functional. Okay, I can update my blueprint with this. Type safe consensus number and epoch and round. Creates a duplicate number. Round. Creates a round with the support of the actor virtual badge. Previously, an internal badge pattern was commonly used for the purposes of selections. Support an actor virtual badge. You no longer need to store an internal badge number just for the purposes of transactions. Okay. Address with ID. Video. Okay. Mint function must be called from this component, which effectively is saying that the mint function is protected. Because we allocated component. Okay. So I guess that makes sense. It's basically saying we only want a function to be callable directly and used to protect it. It's a protected function. So we can't call this min function directly anymore. It must be called only from within component itself. That's what they're saying is actor virtual badge. This is a virtual badge. What we'll call it is our component. We just instantiate or are instantiating. Allocate component address, runtime blueprint ID, we get our address reservation, which is okay. This is your address, your component address, which says this is, then it says rules like we're requiring that the caller come is us. It's protected, it's only callable by me. Makes complete sense. Because we have multiple components. So we need to tie this component address and this address reservation limiter. Cool. But a nifty way to do protected functions. I like it. I like it a lot. Let me write that down. A lot of changes in here, man. It's crazy. Variable call component address. Alright, we need to take some notes on that. Updated needed account. Correct. Scrypto 10 comes with additional features. Native account print. Processes resources made possible by external third parties through unprivileged methods. Okay. Users pass rules. Users have been which we call it as an aligned list of resources. More specifically, an F3 address to an enum with variants allowed. Right. Therefore, resources that are specified as allowed is guaranteed to be deposited to the account and to be first specified as allowed is guaranteed to be protected by the account. Good. Then another concept comes into the picture, which is the concept of the account's default treatment of resource packets. Not in the resource deposit rule mapping. Okay, basically, this is saying we now can determine what we accept and reject automatically, which automates this entire process. And I personally, I really like that. So if we want to protect ourselves against different things, or if we don't receive data or information or NFTs or things like that we don't necessarily trust, we don't really care about, and someone's just sending these things out. I can definitely see, like, for my kids, it's like I don't want them receiving any random token and they're just like, what the fetch is this? And then going down a rabbit hole or something like that. So it allows me to protect myself and others. Account securification or fun. Okay, securify. Dedicated flow for securifying accounts. Kind of something. Right? Maybe watch be returned. while it will have a dedicated field for secure accounts, switching them from signature mode to bedroom. And then, in the same manifest exception, creating access controllers to track the accounts for that in the access controller. Since the summary list addendum. Okay. Proof specified. Okay. Okay. Don't call that good. Scrypto is finished updating. Last thing I think we need to do is call reset. Okay. Now, I do honestly expect this to kind of have errors, or at least to require me to fix things. Authorization model refresh. I need to enable method auth. I suspect. Right. Probably update this. Serving a vector of this bucket and actually make this a vector of I do that. I can get rid of this assert. Boom. You're already simplified our code. Let's go. Alright. Got about 13 minutes left. 12-ish minutes left before I say I'm done today. Let's see, so we got just finished reading through all of the updates to 10 and 11. Now let's take a look then at you. Enable method off. Okay, so each of the methods then will work quick. Okay, buy public Kansas City, which is public. Right, so we're gonna want to make sure that not anyone. So this is we got our access rules config. And that's high all. Okay. Change price. Payment. Just deny all right. That's not very good. Just denying all. Oh no, I'm denying the ability to change it. My access from here. That's what I'm doing. The ownership badge. Okay. Good. So we're going to change our roles here. Get this all working as intended. Okay, so let's make some space, shall we? So let's see. This doesn't happen. Okay. We're going to enable that flow. That looks like they put it up here. We got our super admin. We got our admin. I'll stay away. Can't too much about super admin. Admin. Maybe I just call it admin. And then we'll put all our functions. This is a public function. Static function, I should say. By is definitely public. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's the same. I'm just going to take a quick note of these so it's easier for me. Cancel sale, withdraw payment. Okay. Change credit. We have all our functions. By is public. Public. So, address is public. Okay. All these functions go to them. All payment. That should be all of our roles. Error. Did struck. Admin. believe I've covered this. I do not know. Oh, we're gonna push this up. That's Scrypto 11. I guess I would expect this to work. Getting an error here, but okay. I'm gonna send this in and just ask like what I'm doing wrong. And to my knowledge, this is correct. I've never seen syntax like this. They're saying that they expect something like that, but I don't think that's meant. So there's something about this that I'm doing weird. We got our blueprint, we got our module. And right inside the module, we have this. Doesn't like that. Very much at all. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna ask him. Like, yo, how is this supposed to work? That was the last thing that I do for crypto today. Thanks so much, guys, for joining. It's time to put this one to sleep. I will see you guys next week. Let's crush it. Let's build our crap. Let's use all this new technology and software to make some amazing, truly amazing tools for the masses.